With New York joining 22 other states in legalizing medical marijuana and installing dispensaries, residents with debilitating diseases like Mary Reilly of Great Kills are hopeful that the new legislation, the Compassionate Care Act of New York, will eventually add her fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis to the list of conditions that can be treated.
There are a few people that have RA and fibromyalgia who said that it's the one thing that has helped better than any of the other pain. One woman was on Vicodin and it wasn't helping. And she was able to stop taking that, and she does the oil, the pills, because of the pain. I can't wash my hair if I can't lift my arms. I can't open things. Like the other night I couldn't cut my meat.
State Senator Diane Savino, credited with writing the bill Governor Cuomo signed into law, had no easy task when she inherited the original medical marijuana bill from a colleague in the Senate. She began a process to completely overhaul and rewrite the bill while touring states with a booming marijuana industry in order to shape what would work for New York.
It was very complicated, and it took me about 2 years to redraft the bill and create what is now the Compassionate Care Act of New York State, and a bill that Governor Cuomo would sign. In its previous form, it would never have happened, and there wouldn't be any patients right now discussing things with their doctors. There wouldn't be any dispensaries, and there wouldn't be any hope for people who are suffering.
According to Savino, statewide polling showed support for the legislation all across the political spectrum, and even won over some who were initially opposed to the idea.
I did meet a family from Willowbrook that had a 3-year-old boy who was suffering from a rare form of epilepsy. He had very bad seizures. He had a lot of complications with his disease. And the family came to me and pleaded with me, and they really have helped me evolve, in my opinion. And along with all the things that Diane took into consideration, my concerns, and she was able to address those and change multiple drafts of the legislation and make me feel secure and comfortable that this was a responsible bill and a safe bill for the people of New York.
What I'm hoping is that the presidential candidates on the Democratic side begin to talk about what their philosophy is on medical marijuana. I think they should all take their collective heads out of their behinds and acknowledge that there is medicinal value, that patients are being helped, and that we're creating structures across the country that probably need a federal standard. And we should be moving towards that instead of pretending that marijuana is going to go away.
We, especially in New York City, I think it's fair to say that we should have one in each borough. And I think that's something we need to push for.
If they approve it, it would be something I would definitely try in the hopes that it would help get some relief.